Now to a GMA health alert and the new study out on the potential dangers of sitting too much. ABC News medical correspondent, our friend Dr. Darien Sutton is here to break it all down. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are standing for a reason.
Yeah, for good reason.
Tell us about the study.
So we've long known that sedentary behavior, sitting all day, has been associated with increased rates of obesity, increased risk of diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. Now, this new study from Taiwan shows that there is a benefit to standing. In this study, they looked at over almost a million people for over a decade.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a big study.
Tremendous amount of people. And they separated them into three physical groups: those who sat all day, those who stood all day, and then those who alternated. And Gio, they found that those who sat all day had an increased risk of death by approximately 16%. And the risk for cardiovascular disease associated to death was even higher, 34%.
So does the study suggest that we just ditch sitting altogether when you're at work?
You know, there's some good things about this study that are reassuring. So you don't have to ditch sitting all day, but there are some benefits. You can avoid those risks we just talked about. For example, those that sat and stood up and alternated had avoided those risks. And those who sat all day and then worked out at the end of the day, 15, 30 minutes, avoided those risks. So it's about movement and figuring out where you can fit it in.
Okay, so what if you don't have one of those fancy standing desks?
I'm glad you asked that. So I think we've got some
You
great
were ready with the
here.
answer.
Yeah. I just pulled this out of my office. So I think we've got some great ideas here. First and foremost, standing desks are not for everyone. They're expensive, and especially in New York City, space is a premium. So you can use something simple like an ironing board in your house.
That's a great idea.
A high kitchen counter. Also, if you're going to stand all day, I think it's really important to remember to have a mat just to support and protect your back.
Okay, and what's the ball for?
This is my option for those who want to sit down more often. I used to have a professor in medical school who would do this all day. She would say on this, that's really, really
I'm going to anchor the show this way.
You should. She would sit on this ball. It activates our core health, and it overall just keeps us engaged. And so I think it's a great option if you want to sit down.
We actually have some editors here at ABC who sit on these. Yeah, it's amazing. All right, Dr. Darien, thank you so much, as always.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.